The Guelph Storm are proud to select Alex McLean from the Barrie Junior Colts.
Yeah, pleased to bring Alex and his family in. He's had some interesting experiences from Ottawa to Pittsburgh to Barrie to here. I know he's put on some great size this summer and strength. Competitive at both ends, plays both ends of the rink extremely well. Can contribute offensively. His numbers speak for themselves, but his abilities without the puck were equally as strong. And we really felt he was a player that could come in and make a contribution immediately. And we're pleased to have him on board. Well, just watching him, through the under-17 camp and just, at key times in the big games last year, I thought he was very noticeable. I thought his work, and it's not always the case with young kids. They might score a bunch, but their effort and their compete level in other areas of the game, I think he brings that. I think his work in the face-off circle, his work particularly down low in the defensive zone is very detailed, and he takes a lot of pride in that. And again, his numbers are elite amongst the draft-eligible kids. I played. He was a top player on one of the best teams in the province, and I think very clearly very ready to play in the Ontario Hockey League.
The Guelph Storm are proud to select Carter Stevens from the Ottawa Valley Titans.
Well, I think Carter was one of the more improved players, particularly in the second half in the age group. I think his size, he's grown, and his work on all of the areas of his game, I think, is very strong. I think he's a young man that can play the game strongly at both ends. The ability to score, he was amongst the top scorers in the Ottawa loop this past season. I think he was the top player on his team, and I know that. He's coming in here with high expectations, and we think he'll fit in nicely. Nice combination of size, skill, and continues to work hard on the other areas of his game. Should be a great fit.
The Guelph Storm are proud to select Colin Ellsworth from the York Simcoe Express.
Well, I think quickly, Colin established himself as one of the top goaltenders in the age group. I think his play, representing his country at the Youth Olympics. I think playing in a strong program with York Simcoe, but just his maturity was something that we really appreciated and enjoyed once we got to know him a little bit through the interview process. Very athletic, only getting bigger and stronger, and I think it's a good fit as an organization. It was an area of concern with us. We needed to address our depth. We've utilized goaltenders in an emergency situation on a couple of occasions over the last 2 seasons from other programs, and I think it's time to take care of this ourselves. We've got both Colin and Zach Jovanovski, who we've signed, and the opportunity for 2 young goaltenders to come in and support Braden Gillespie is I think a positive for our organization, a necessity for our organization, but it also means that our goaltending is in good stead for the immediate future and for the long term. Well, we had a little bit of inside information there. Our former Storm player was very close to Johnny Zubik, was very close to Logan, his family, and his season. Again, I thought he played extremely well in the OHL Cup. Highly skilled. He's put on some good size this summer. An intelligent player that plays both ends of the rink, can play with pace, can play with skill. I think he's excited to come to camp and see where things go, but he will play in the South this year, whether it's with our program or with the Air Centennials, and is the expectation right now. And we're excited to see his development here in the short term. And I think he's a young man that has some terrific potential to play the game in our league and successfully. And we're looking forward to working with him. Well, I think it was great that I think 9 or 10 of our guys had an opportunity to attend a pro camp, a development camp. So that in itself, I think, is a motivational opportunity or an opportunity that should be highly motivating to the kids. Some were disappointed that they weren't drafted. Many of those cases, as we've seen over the years, it turns out to be a positive, because now you have a chance to perform for 32 teams and have a big year, take charge of your young career and take advantage of the opportunity. We're a team, I think, in a little bit of transition. We'll be a younger club this year, our expectation is that our 08s, so 7s in particular, will get a chance to play each and every night. But our numbers of 05s and 6s is minimal. And those kids are expected to be a big part of our club and set a great example for our youth. And it should be a fun year to see our young group grow with our new coaching staff, led by Corey Stillman and Rob Davidson and Scotty Simmons and Rob Beattie, our goalie coach. So I think the group is excited to get started. It's new for a lot of people, and I know they've been working really hard behind the scenes to be ready to go when we get together next Tuesday.